with the lower body trainer. Now, I have been using this throughout the entire preview. Fiona Summers, who is the creator and our instructor here with us today, I'm so glad that you were in the studio with us. You and your husband are the ones that have teamed up together to create so many major hits here at QVC for years.
Years and years. And actually, Justin, I'm so excited to be here and actually to have an hour to talk about so many different things that have just kind of popped up throughout our lives out of necessity. Right. My husband and I, like, I'm 60 this year, he's over 60, and every so often certain parts of the body just don't seem to be working that well, and we're both busy, we're both kind of, I'm queen of lazy and he doesn't have time. So yes, we have dedicated and I think become quite expert in really understanding what our QVC family is probably going to be needing as they're watching now. And we have got so many different things for so many different parts of the body. So yeah, we're starting with what I think connects us to life in a really important way, and that is the lower body. That is the ankles, the feet, you know, the lower leg, the shins through to the hips, and obviously the upper parts of the leg for mobility, strength. I mean, so many things. If you think about it, Justin, this whole part of the body are ligaments, it's bones, it's muscles, it's tendons, and we have to keep them moving to be able to move in the way that we want to move.
So talk to us about this design. I will be the first one to say that when I saw this is the first time that I'm trying it. When I saw it, I thought, well, is it just gonna be my ankles that this is gonna work out?
No.
Right over here,
everywhere.
On fire right now.
Everywhere. I mean, to start with, I mean, have a look at these muscles that are being woken up, activated. We're talking toning, strengthening, helping to prevent falls, helping to pick your feet up as you walk. You know, as we age, people have difficulty picking their feet up. Look at the way my ankles are moving. You know, you're sitting there now thinking, oh yes, my ankles and my feet feel super flexy. Or is it getting to the end of the day where you're thinking, my feet are aching, I don't feel great, I don't feel that stable, I'm now starting to feel a little bit unsafe, maybe I haven't taken my steps because it's too hot, too cold in England, it's raining obviously. So there are so many reasons why we believe, and the reviews are so good on this, that this part of the body to help you stay connected with life, to help you stay safe on your feet so that you can say yes to everything you want to do, is perfect.
I'll tell you that and I've shared this on air so many times before, last year I started having some lower back pain. And it turned out I had a slipped vertebrae and 2 herniated discs.
Oh, ouch.
And so I've had injections for it and everything, and I get pretty bad sciatica because of that. And you know where it channels down? Right to my ankle. This, it's like stretching my ankle out for me. This feels so good to be able to have that movement there. Yeah. Because here's what I normally do. This, and then I'll hear a little crack sometimes when I do that.
And that's great, but have a look under here, Justin. What we have created here is resistance bands. I'm picking it up with one finger for a start. Let's have a look at that, mobile, portable. But these are little resistance bands. So with every single step, with every single stretch, you're bringing with it resistance training, strength training. Now, obviously I'm probably twice your age, but you know, my age, you know, we get to that chapter when we have to think about bone density, we have to think about muscle mass, we have to think about, you know, maybe doing a little bit of moderate intensity aerobic activity. These are your steps, but literally just interrupt your sitting and do your steps. By pushing forward, you're feeling the whole of this front area stretching and strengthening. Right. Bring it back, the whole of the back area strengthening and stretching. And this is the part of the body that we absolutely have to keep our QVC customer, our family, safe. And the only way of doing that is to keep it flexible, mobile, strong, and just feeling great. I mean, off the flight yesterday, honestly, no, 3 days ago now, this part of my body, honestly, I couldn't even get my foot in my shoe, because you know what happens when you fly, and I'm sitting there thinking, goodness me, I just want to get a bit more, you know, flexibility back in my legs. And to be honest, I took it out of my hand luggage because it's that small. I sat in the Philadelphia
in the airport doing this?
the baggage. I was waiting for my suitcase, and I'm like, you know, I'm just going to get this flexibility back because my feet felt really uncomfortable. So again, through necessity, my husband has an ankle fusion. So maybe like you're saying, you know, you're saying you have had some back issues. We're now sitting safely on a sofa. Your back is supported. So to be able to do some kind of cardio, which generally means impact, it means heavy duty. No, this can be cardiovascular.
Absolutely. I mean, right now, as I'm using this, what I've learned in the last couple of minutes of just simply getting right into using it. If I'm going side to side, where am I feeling that right now? I'm feeling it right up here. I'm feeling it right in my
into
quad.
the core as well.
Yeah, right into the core is right. And I'm doing that side to side motion. Maybe you do this for a few minutes. Then I'm really liking doing this like 360 spin here, giving a great stretch to my ankles, but also engaging my core, engaging my legs, engaging my calves, engaging my ankles.
Strengthening.
It's strengthening everything all the way through. You can go up and down like this. You could go both of your feet pointed down. There's so much mobility that you're getting out of this. The price today, it should be $85, it's under $70, and it's an easy payment of just $14 a month. You've got $15 in savings right now. It's exclusive to us here at QVC. This is the only place that you're going to find it. And I will also share with you that I have never been so comfortable while working out before in my life. The fact that I get to be on this cushy pink couch and then still have movement.
Exactly.
I could be watching TV.
Exactly.
I could be reading a book. I could be on my work meeting. Don't you feel like when you take those meetings out? I had a meeting today. I was in my dressing room. It was 2 hours long. It was right before I went on air.
Yeah.
I could have been doing this for those 2 full hours. I also feel like it keeps me engaged because I'm the type of person who I've got, like the fidget spinner was made for me. I need to be doing something all the time. This gives me that ability to do movement. But if I was, and I don't know if we can do this, but can we get a shot from me from like here up? Because I would just love to show, if this was the work meeting, do you have any idea that I am moving my feet left and right? You have no clue that I'm working out right now. I could be on that Teams call and that Zoom call, and you would have not the slightest clue. It's not like a walking pad where if I was walking, this is what I'm looking like the whole time, but instead, it's just the lower body that's moving.
It is the lower, and you hit the nail on the head. You know, there are so many ways that this moves, and life moves in different ways. If you think about it, in life, we don't just walk in a straight line. We don't just go backwards. We move side to side, and it's those kind of movements that cause the sprain, the rotation, you know, those difficult moments where you may be tripping because you can't lift your feet up. This is the perfect way to be able to remobilize, strengthen, stretch all of this body. And again, I can literally with just one little finger pick it up, comes fully assembled. I don't want to be putting anything together. Fully assembled so you can put it away, take it out. But look at these little resistance bands. Every single stretch, every single step brings its resistance bands, which is so important for bone density, for muscle mass. The movement, we've got the heart going, we've got the lungs going, we've got, you know, those grey days that can become blue and fun and smiley days because you're releasing endorphins by just safe, efficient, effective but doable moves that you could do, whilst you're watching the show right now. You could be getting so many health benefits.
Well, I also think of my grandma too. My grandma has, for the last several years, she's been in a wheelchair. And this would be the perfect way for her to be able to get her feet moving. She's diabetic and her feet, she needs that circulation, she needs that movement. And so something like this, she can easily do on her own because it's easy enough for you to slip your feet in. You do have that hook and loop closure here so that you could adjust it if you would like to. It's something that you can do while you're sitting down. That's the only exercises that she's able to do right now, unless she was to have somebody there with her. And so this would be a really great item for her to be able to bring home. Your item number is F47887. Talk to us, Fiona, when we bring this at home, is there like an instruction or a booklet that we can follow with different exercises that you recommend?
Yes, so we have, with everything, we want to hold everybody's hand in showing the way to move this. And we should go through this because basically there are different ways of moving. It's gentle stepping, and this I think is great because maybe there's one side of your body that's not able to move because of injury or age or illness. So keeping the other one mobile, or maybe one side of the body is particularly the one that suffered. So you really do need to work on maintaining back that mobility. Because if you think about it, we've got muscles, we've got bones, we've got ligaments, we've got so many parts of this, which is the most important, well, one of the most important parts of the body that's going to keep you on your feet, that needs to be able to move in all these directions, needs to be able to flow, to keep us stable, to keep us safe, to keep us independent, because as we get older, we don't want to fall. And often the thing that actually gets us is that fall. So if you think about it, this part of the body to strengthen, I always call these like my brakes. When people fall, they fall forward because this part of the leg is weak. They don't tend to fall back. So to be able to strengthen the front of the leg, pulling it back, strengthen the back, but actually strengthening with every mobility here, every move, we've got the resistance incorporating into strengthening all of the moves so you can literally step through life safely.
The resistance bands that are on here, don't
Simple.
take those for granted. I'll tell you what, they're gonna fire up your calves, they're gonna fire up your core as well as you're using this. But I love that you can go any direction. The stretch that this has provided on my ankles for me, my gosh, has it been phenomenal.
You don't think it is going to stretch, but it does.
It really does.
And we shouldn't forget the steps, because actually my husband, I'm sitting here, my husband actually went, okay, stop. I've just timed you for a minute, Fiona. You just did 150 steps. And I'm thinking, I did? And I was like, I was kind of fiddling, and I think I was on a call at the time, but I can't do it too fast because obviously the heart rate will go up. And then I thought, well, actually, if I sit and do that for an hour, which is quite doable, watching your favourite show on QVC, over 7,000 steps.
My gosh.
And I could have my nice cup of tea, I could be reading a book, just sitting, relaxing.
You can sit, you can relax, and you can get your workout in. And you can do it with the Summers Step and Stretch Lower Body Trainer. It's under $70 today. It should be $85. So take the $15 of savings and the easy pay of just $14 a month. It's F47887. Okay, you got a good look at my shoes here.